These are stars who once shone brightly on the big screen, but for various reasons have fallen out of the spotlight and are now struggling to find their way back. From TV darlings to Oscar winners, these once famous faces have had a hard time staying relevant in the fast-paced world of Hollywood. So sit back, relax, and let's take a look at the celebrities who are no longer in demand in Tinseltown. At the 10th spot, we have the exceptional Hilary Swank, a two-time Academy Award-winning actress. Her remarkable performances in critically acclaimed films like Boys Don't Cry and $1 Million Baby has earned her a place in Hollywood's Hall of Fame. Despite her undeniable talent, her recent films have not been able to rake in the big bucks at the box office, and Swank has slowly faded away from the public eye. But there is no denying that Swank is one of the most talented actresses of our time. Her dedication to her craft is evident in the characters she has portrayed and the accolades she has received. We have no doubt that she will make a comeback soon, and we eagerly await her return to the big screen. It's a shame that Swank has fallen out of the limelight in recent years, but we can take solace in the fact that her talent is still undeniable. With the right project and a bit of luck, she can quickly reclaim her spot among the top actresses in Hollywood. At number 9 on our list, we have the iconic actress Meg Ryan. Known for her charming roles in romantic comedies such as When Harry Met Sally, Sleepless in Seattle, and You've Got Mail, Ryan was once America's sweetheart. However, her attempt to break away from this image in more serious roles like In the Cuttin' Against the Ropes was met with a poor critical response. In addition, her high-profile relationship with Russell Crowe and the subsequent affair scandal also tarnished her reputation in Hollywood. Despite these setbacks, Ryan remains a talented actress who captivated audiences with her performances. While she may have fallen out of the limelight in recent years, there is no doubt that Ryan has the potential to make a comeback. With her natural charisma and undeniable talent, it's only a matter of time before she graces our screens once again. We're rooting for her and can't wait to see what she has in store for us in the future. At number 8, we have Hayden Christensen, who rose to worldwide fame with his role as Anakin Skywalker in the Star Wars prequels. However, his performance was heavily criticized, and he struggled to break out of the shadow of the character. Despite receiving critical acclaim for his roles in Life as a House in Shattered Glass, he decided to take a hiatus from the spotlight. Recently, Christensen reprised his role as Anakin Skywalker in the highly anticipated series Obi-Wan Kenobi, which has sparked excitement among fans. With this new project, it's possible that he may be able to regain the momentum he had early in his career. Christensen is a talented actor, and his portrayal of Anakin Skywalker in the prequels was not entirely his fault, as the scripts and direction were also subject to criticism. With his return to the Star Wars universe, he has the opportunity to showcase his acting skills and potentially win back the hearts of his critics. It remains to be seen whether this comeback will be successful, but Christensen's return to the screen is undoubtedly an exciting development for his fans. We hope that this will be a turning point in his career and that he will have more opportunities to showcase his talent in the future. Number 7. Brendan Fraser was a promising young leading man in Hollywood, but his career took a sudden hit after he alleged sexual assault by the former head of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, Philip Burke. Despite Burke denying the claims, Fraser has spoken about how this incident affected his career and caused him to be blacklisted in Hollywood. Despite the setback, Fraser has continued to work in the film industry, though mostly in supporting roles. However, with his upcoming film, The Whale, he is receiving a lot of Oscar buzz and could be on the verge of a comeback. The Whale tells the story of a man who struggles with his weight and decides to reconnect with his estranged teenage daughter. Fraser has undergone a significant physical transformation for the role and has been praised for his performance. It could be the film that reignites his career. Fraser has always been a talented actor, with memorable performances in films like The Mummy and George of the Jungle. He has also shown his range as an actor in dramatic roles like Gods and Monsters and Crash. It's clear that he has the ability to take on complex characters and deliver powerful performances. As he returns to the spotlight, Fraser has also become an advocate for survivors of sexual assault and harassment in Hollywood. He has been vocal about the need for change in the industry and has spoken about his own experience in hopes of encouraging others to come forward. Number 6. Julia Stiles, a well-known actress, gained popularity in the 90s after starring in the romantic comedy 10 Things I Hate About You and the action-packed Bourne series alongside Matt Damon. Despite her success, she chose to prioritize her education, leading to a decline in her acting career. Despite this, she still possesses remarkable acting skills, and we are optimistic about her ability to make a comeback. Stiles' career began in the late 90s, and she quickly established herself as a talented actress with her performances in 10 Things I Hate About You and Save the Last Dance. She then landed a role in the popular Bourne series, which further increased her popularity. However, after the release of the 4th film in the series, Stiles chose to take a hiatus from acting to pursue higher education. While her decision to take a break was commendable, it also resulted in her career losing momentum. She made a few appearances in films and television shows over the years, but none of them had the same impact as her earlier work. Despite this, her talent and potential remain intact. As an actress, Stiles has demonstrated her versatility by portraying characters in various genres, from romance to action to drama. She has also received critical acclaim for her performances in independent films such as Wicked and The Business of Strangers. With her talent and range, we believe that she has the potential to make a successful comeback to the industry. Number 5. Jennifer Love Hewitt was a sensation in the 90s and early 2000s, appearing in various popular films and TV shows. However, in recent years, she's been relatively quiet on the big screen. Despite her impressive performance in The Ghost Whisperer, she hasn't been able to find that perfect role to take her career to the next level. While her acting career may have taken a back seat, Jennifer Love Hewitt has still been keeping herself busy. She has been devoting most of her time to her family and personal life, and who can blame her? With a loving husband and 3 kids, it's not hard to see why she's prioritizing her home life. Coming in at number 4 is Catherine Zeta Jones, a stunning actress who won hearts with her performances in Mask of Zorro and Intrepid. She reached the peak of her Hollywood powers in 2002 when she won an Oscar for her supporting role in Chicago. But despite her undeniable talent and beauty, Zeta Jones has been missing from the big screen in recent years. Her films Death-Defying Acts and No Reservations didn't perform well at the box office, and she was also diagnosed with bipolar disorder, leading her to take a step back from her career to focus on her well-being and her family. Despite her absence, we can't deny that Zeta Jones still has a loyal fan base and a wealth of talent that could make her a force to be reckoned with once again. At number 3, we have Taylor Lautner. After the massive success of Twilight, Lautner seemed destined for greatness, but his career as a leading man hasn't been as successful since then. Despite his efforts to break away from his Twilight image with the action thriller Abduction, the film received negative reviews from critics, and his subsequent leading roles didn't achieve box office success. Lautner has since taken a step back from the limelight, only making small appearances in Adam Sandler's comedies. However, he still has time to turn things around, as he's still in his 20s and has a loyal fan base. It's worth noting that Lautner has also been honing his martial arts skills and has expressed interest in action roles. With the right project and guidance, Lautner could make a strong comeback and prove that he has what it takes to be a leading man outside of the Twilight universe. Coming in at number 2, we have Vince Vaughn, once hailed as one of the funniest men in Hollywood. He gained a huge following for his roles in movies like Swingers, Wedding Crashers, and Dodgeball. But his career has hit a rough patch in recent years. Despite his attempts to recreate his earlier success with The Internship, co-starring Owen Wilson, audiences failed to connect with the film, and Vaughn's career began to lose steam. His portrayal of Frank Semyon in True Detective received mixed reviews, with some critics feeling that he was out of his depth in the role. Vaughn's political leanings, which have become increasingly right-wing over the years, also drew criticism and negative attention. However, Vaughn remains a talented actor, and it's too early to write him off just yet. He has recently starred in the critically acclaimed movie Freaky, and his upcoming film, The Last Drop, looks promising. With the right role and a bit of luck, Vaughn could bounce back and recapture his former glory. Only time will tell if he can make a successful comeback, but we're rooting for him nonetheless. And finally, at number 1, we have Catherine Heigl, who have experienced a career slump. The actress skyrocketed to fame after her role in the hit TV series Grey's Anatomy and successful romantic comedies such as Knocked Up and 27 Dresses. However, her once promising career took a hit when she criticized her breakthrough film as sexist in an interview with Vanity Fair. This comment did not sit well with the film's director and her co-star, and she quickly gained a reputation as being difficult on set. Her character was subsequently written out of Grey's Anatomy, and her film started to underperform at the box office. Despite her many career setbacks, Heigl remains a talented actress with plenty of potentials to make a comeback. She has shown her range as an actress with her dramatic turn in the television series State of Affairs and her role in the independent film Jenny's Wedding. Additionally, she has taken on producing roles, which may be an indication that she is taking control of her career and creating opportunities for herself. In 2022, she will be starring in the Netflix series Firefly Lane, which is based on the best-selling novel by Kristen Hanna. The show has generated a lot of buzzes, and many are hopeful that it will be the project that catapults Heigl back into the spotlight. It's unfortunate to see talented individuals fall from grace due to their actions, but it's a reminder that our choices have consequences. As we continue to navigate the entertainment industry, we should always strive to uphold integrity and respect for ourselves and others. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. Don't forget to share your thoughts with us in the comments section below, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.